He went from pro skating to entrepreneur, and he is also the executive producer of the MTV series Ridiculousness. I'd like to welcome Rob Dyrdek. Hi, Rob. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, before your TV shows and your business ventures, professional skateboarding was at the beginning of your success. How were you first discovered to skateboard professionally?
I got really good really quick when I was 11 years old and got sponsored by the local skate shop. Then they started having big sort of events and demonstrations with different professionals, and then I got recognized by them and was factory sponsored by the time I was 12, and then I had just gotten so good so quickly that I was already on my path to being a professional and turned professional at 16.
Oh my gosh, at 11?
Yeah, look, it was destiny, you know what I mean? It was like the moment I picked up the board, I could do so many tricks that it was like I stopped everything and was like, I'm going to be a professional skateboarder.
That's incredible. Now, do you still skate?
I might roll around a little bit, but not like I used to, you know, trying to preserve this rebuilt body of mine to be able to be strong and efficient for my children as I get older.
When was the last time you were on a skateboard?
Probably a couple weeks ago. You know, just
nice.
having a little bit of fun, you know, nothing too serious.
Yeah, and you were just saying that you're trying to preserve your body for your kids. You're a family man now. You have a son and you have a daughter. Yeah. Will you be teaching your kids everything you know about skateboarding?
I look forward to seeing whether or not they discover it and find a passion themselves, right? I don't want to force anything on these children, but, you know, God forbid they want to follow the ways of the skateboard, then I'm going to be right there to give them all my knowledge.
Aw. And what's it like juggling, you know, work life and family life?
To me, look, I live an incredibly balanced life. You know, I think you work so hard to find success, and success should be ultimately living a balanced life where you get to kind of choose what you do on a regular basis. And to me, that's how I make sure, except for this morning, be there to wake up with my children as often as I can and put them to bed at night, and you know, spend as much time managing and balancing the business and work with family.
In a world where ridiculousness reruns are on all the time, comes 3 ridiculously new episodes every Sunday night.
You're having a heck of a night.
3 times the new guests.
It gets crazy.
3 times the new Rob.
Oh, man.
3 times the new... Oh, your Sundays just got ridiculously new.
Let 'em watch. That's it, just like that.
Now, your show, Ridiculousness on MTV, it showcases some of the funniest, over-the-top, online viral videos. Now, how much do you think has changed when it comes to what makes a video popular or go viral compared to, like, the first season of Ridiculousness?
Man, I don't think it's even changed slightly, right? It is, like, so timeless. The same way that, like, I just looked at what I thought were the best videos from America's Home Videos to make Ridiculousness with, you know, that was, you know, call it 30, 40 years old, being filmed on camcorders. You know, it is just that age-old, unexpected, crazier than reality moment that is sort of timeless, that I think will be, you know, around forever.
Yeah, you know, when you go back to the first season of Ridiculousness and you go back today, like you said, some of them are on camcorders or whatnot. And I think one of the new trends nowadays is, you could be a celebrity just by posting your own videos online. And there's so many popular social media personalities. Are there any favorites that you follow? Any personal favorites?
You know, I like there's so many random ones, you know. I think that in some that walk the line, you know, I would say we had a gentleman by the name of Supreme Patty, who is on our show this season, who, you know, is just a wild Floridian that squeezes lemons in his eyes and jumps off buildings, you know. So I thought it was a lot of fun to bring him on, given sort of the way that he makes the content and the rise of his popularity.
Nice. And, you know, now that you're a dad, are there any certain types of videos that you tend to lean towards more?
You know, it's funny you would say that. Like, I don't know if it's specifically dad or age, but this season I was like, I can't with any more gross videos. Like, I can't, like, have any more throw-up categories. Like, and it's an energy on the stage. Like, there's nothing worse than, like, trying to make really disgusting videos funny. So this season I have basically put an end to doing any more disgusting categories, you know.
Now, for anyone who looks to you as an inspiration or a role model for all that you've accomplished, what would be a piece of advice that you'd like to give to them?
I think you got two paths, you know. You either try a lot of different things to discover what it is that you really want to be great at and what you want to build a legacy behind, and what you want to master, or discover what you want to master and go out and put everything you can into mastering that sort of single thing that you can grow with, knowing that your entire life will be filled with ups and downs, and as long as you're constantly progressing and always learning, that you will eventually find balance, peace, and success like your friend Rob.
Aw, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. And, you know, unfortunately, we are out of time. But again, thank you so much for joining us today.
All right, thank you for having me.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.